And you can see actually how tight the right lane felt, hard to say, so we'll see how this plays out.
Are you surprised that...
So if you need a double in the 10th, you'd probably rather go up and try and do that first and put the pressure on your opponent. But, you know, you've got to try and do what makes you feel comfortable right now. All I know is I had to do a bit of decorating lately at home because we've got the baby on the way. I think my missus is at home watching.
There's plenty of room, but comes back only for a 2-pin.
Yeah, I think you would have, you know, figured out already that you do pay attention.
Well, it's my job. I have to. Wow.
So this is actually built for everyone else. It's probably going to be the left lane. Even though he did have those two kind of...
You can stay as long as you want. In fact, you can have my job. O'Neal, left lane.
He's thinking about the last couple of frames. He knows that Chris is going to be a lot further left than when I was. The strip and reel may have made right lane. You have to kind of get that hold going on. That makes sense. There's a lot of oil down lane on the right lane, so trying to play that shim with speed. So I think that's coming back. You can kind of see.
Are they going to play tougher than they did with your match against Bill O'Neal?
So they definitely always play different. Pretty unlucky there.
With Bill O'Neal, it was this pattern.
And it's always going to feel kind of similar because you're in a similar environment. But here, you know, we only bowled a game, so there's the machine may be taking more oil off the down lane part. There's no, I can't really. Now there's two in a pair and they get two shots. So I think it's really good. I kind of really like that format as well, especially when the top seed, not more oil because, you know, the machine put down the same amount, but this lane doesn't hook quite as much down lane because ball gets behind the head pin.
Games.
10-15 minutes, and we can't change the pattern that much, but we can blend patterns out, and that's what we kind of do when we practice. We try to. So even that one that goes high, you can see it right around the arrows, I think. That wasn't the best angle to see that. Thanks, Jeff. But my point is, you know, we get to blend patterns out in practice, and it kind of, you know, the left lane's always going to feel like it hooks more, but because we blend it, it doesn't feel quite as drastic as it does as it's distance. But and then once we bowled on them a few games, they did feel kind of similar. Some had more oil, less oil, slightly different shapes. But you can see the difference in the step ladder final. You know, kind of a little bit in between. He 210'd on the right lane, and he keeps going high on the left lane. 210'd on this right lane, but you expect him now to figure this out, make a good shot.
Yeah, and it looks like he's even deeper on this shot on the left lane.
Okay, he's sliding nearly in the left gutter now.
Doesn't like it.
Let the ball roll off it on the left lane, but the right lane, you know, it's forcing his hand to make that move on the right lane, trying to make the ball hook. No, unfortunately, that's just quite a portion. Now, here's a makeable spare.
Dom did the shot.
But let's see what he can do on this one.
Beauty. Nice comeback.
There might be.
Big shot here for O'Neal, working on that three-bagger. Oh, my Lord. I told you he should have only stayed for 3 frames. Left lane.
Great shot. Very good.
Game over.
All right, Chris does need a strike out, though.
That looks good. Because I think the left lane breaks down like every other shot.
It does, yeah. I think you could be right. See what he does. A little bit in.
That one kind of rolled out and set.
So that one just went a little bit.
Now Bill O'Neal just needs to keep it on the lane.
First day, I think he used urethane, and he ran away with. They ran away from the rest of the field in the first day, I think.
Oh my,
Bill. Is that 6? There.
7.
He's got 1.
He's going with a straight ball. Did he chop it?
Oh, Bill.
Wow. That was crazy. Crazy 10th frame.
Got it. Clutch spare. Like we're saying, you know, Bill's not a big fan of that lane.
Wow. He somehow fought through it. Don Barrett, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck in your future travels.